Hey, good morning. This is Michael with Planet Hyundai. This is our Friday lot walk. If this is the first one you've ever seen, what we're doing is every Friday we're doing an inventory walk to show what we have for usually used cars, but because new cars are in such demand, I'm going to talk about those a bit today. So, a couple stats. Today is Friday, October 1st. We have at Planet Hyundai 46 used cars in inventory ready to be bought right now. The average life cycle for our used cars right now is 40 days. So these cars won't be here pretty soon. Also, on the new car side, right now we have 71 new cars. And obviously, if you're looking for a car right now, you know they're in scarce supply. And the inventory, or excuse me, the messaging that we're getting from manufacturers, from the world, is that this is going to be the way it's going to be for a while. So our goal is just to educate. If you know anybody who's looking for a car, please share this. And if you have any questions about inventory, just comment. So want to talk a little bit about some new cars that are on their way or are arriving pretty much now. For Hyundai, we have three that I'm kind of interested in. We actually have a Santa Cruz. I'm going to show you it. We have additional Santa Cruz coming. We have some Palisades coming, believe it or not, and a Kona N line, which is Hyundai's performance line. So let's look at the new cars real quick. You probably haven't seen this. This is brand new. This is the Santa Cruz. I think they call it not a truck. They call it an adventure vehicle. It's a truck. This is totally new. You know, it's walk around it, Bryn. It's funky. It's kind of growing on me. It's got it kind of reminds me of a Subaru Baja. This one is a 2.5, I think, turbo. Let me see here. This is the premium edition. So yes, it is the 2.5 liter turbo with the 8-speed automatic. So that's got a significant amount of power in it. That power plant is in the new, like 21, 22 Santa Fe. So it's kind of like, imagine it's like a Santa Fe, but it's got a truck. It's probably locked. Oh, it's not. This is the premium edition. So this one's loaded. Technology-wise, you're not going to be able to show it because you don't have the keys. But it's a nice looking vehicle. It's not going to be for the person who wants to tow their boat, but for somebody, as manufacturers are going about this, they're realizing people want some truck options. So that's what they're going for. We'll walk this way. So right now the lot's pretty scarce. A lot of these cars just arrived or are arriving, and they're getting PDI. But we have an okay mix.
We also are streaming to Genesis as well.
Yeah, so we obviously we are playing a Hyundai, but we have a Genesis Point, Genesis of Golden. We don't have an independent building for that yet, but the plan is next year to strike ground for that. So we got. I know if you know anyone looking for a luxury vehicle, we have a pretty big inventory of G80 sedans. That's kind of that mid-size sports sedan. There's quite a few. So we'll look into the used cars now. Got a couple pickups. If I recall, we got a pretty good mix. We got the Ram, F-150. I think this is the Frontier. I personally like this truck. I like the smaller trucks. Nowadays, if you want a truck that's going to be way bigger than this. This one is four-wheel drive. It's a 2017 Frontier. It has 70,000 miles on it, so it's pretty basic. You know, it's the SV. It's their lowest trim, but it's got a tonneau on it. Hard to find a pickup that's this size with under 100,000 miles. So, pretty cool find. So if you're a cynic and you look at the lot and you say, wow, there's a lot of empty spots. You're right. There's a lot of empty spots. We would normally have I mean, realistically, 3 times as many cars, but this is the way that it is, and it's going to be this way for a while. So that's why we're doing this. A couple Jeeps. We got the two of the Wranglers. We got the Gladiator, got the Cherokee over there. So a couple options on the Jeep front. I want to look at this Tacoma. We got a Tundra, and you can already see. I was just talking about how small the Frontier is. Look how big this is. This is, I mean, granted, the Frontier is a smaller body build, but you talk about finding a small truck. That's, excuse me, to me, why I think that Frontier is kind of cool. This is a big. So this is going to be a very high demand vehicle. This is a 2016 Tacoma. It's the double cab. It is 4-wheel drive. It's the V6, 40,000 miles. So it's open, which is nice. Clean. You know, it's a truck. It's not going to be loaded with technology in 2016. But if you're looking for a truck and you're looking for a Tacoma, you know how hard it is to find one. Found one. A handful of Genesis that are in Genesis CPO right now. What happened is they're basically new cars. They're just from 2001 and they age out of the new car category. So again, if you're looking for a nicer vehicle, we got the G70, the G80. We have one of the G90s. That's more of a limousine. We got those options. I don't remember this. I think this is the Ford Sport. Yep. We just took this in on trade recently. This is a 2020 Accord Sport, 19,000 miles. So probably locked, but we have obviously a sister store with Honda, but someone traded this in for a new Hyundai. So it's a great car. If you're looking for a sedan, it's a Honda Accord. What more would you need? And let's see here to wrap it up. We got the Infiniti. So as we get into winter, obviously people get afraid of sedans here in Colorado, but these are all wide body sedans. They're all front wheel drive, so I'm not terribly concerned about any of those. And snow tires are pretty affordable. That's it. You know, that's the whole inventory. I wish we had more to cover, but the good news is we got a decent mix. And like I said, from the new car front, we got some interesting cars coming in. So as always, if this was interesting to you, if it was educational, if it was helpful, please like it. If you know anybody looking for a car, please share it. We're not just trying to get likes, but we're trying to be helpful. So it's October 1st. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day. We'll be here this weekend. And if you are looking for a vehicle, new or used, we'd be honored to help you find it.